Welcome to Cowboy City, Texas, where we have the Ruffles and Spurs program. We've been here since 1994 doing missions, trying to do inner city, underprivileged, special needs, summer camp, you name it. The Ruffles and Spurs program is pretty much a special needs facility. It brings in children that have everything from cerebral palsy to spina bifida, Downs, autism, and we bring them into the facility. We put them on horses and do hippotherapy. It's a nerve stimulation. It works the nervous system like no other therapy, and it heals their body.
I started coming here for my daughter, Alyssa, who was diagnosed with autism. When she spoke, the first time she did that, I was crying because I couldn't believe that, because I've been waiting for that. And that just kind of opened the door for her.
We did this program because I went and was teaching other instructors how to be master level riding instructors. And so we were ranchers first. And when I was at that symposium, on a horse with gear on, and they're passing a mic around, and I'm at the very end answering questions, and all of a sudden I hear a younger voice, and it says, "Miss Shelley, would you mind teaching me how to trot and post?" And I'm like, absolutely. We quickly took a lunch break, and I'm still scanning the crowd trying to find this little girl. Her name was Sarah, and they rolled her out, and she didn't have any legs. And so my heart went down to my boots, and I just went, oh, this is going to be a little tough. That little girl taught me the lesson that day. And I think when I came home, I decided that I needed to have some more schooling. I need to do what it takes to have not just well-rounded, wonderful cowboys and cowgirls all over Texas to be good riders, but to have anyone that wants to. Little did I know that hippotherapy and horse riding therapy was something that really improves the body. It helps the body to work. It oxidizes their vessels. It causes their muscles to be highly enlightened. Their nervous system actually wants to heal the body. So I just think it's something that's a God gift. And so therefore the Truth program began, and then Ruffles and Spurs, and we've been out here for over 18 years. And I see children healed all the time. It's a wonderful thing.
She had been in another horse camp, a summer camp, for the whole entire summer. She was going to ride every day and do all kinds of stuff. And they never one time got her on a horse for the entire summer. And so I wasn't sure how this was going to work out. And I just went ahead and tried it. And it was a long drive. So I figured, well, we're going to just give it a shot. And Shelley had her on a horse in less than 10 minutes the first day we were here. And she did not want to get off of it. And then the next time she rode, she actually started speaking and said she wanted to ride again. And that was the first time that she had ever done that. She has said some stuff before, but they said, "Are you ready to get down?" And she said, "No, I want to ride again." And that was the first time she answered a question that clearly.
I have one that really touches my heart. I'll never forget him. They left out on their paperwork that he was nonverbal. He had never spoke. He was 14 years old, and I had had him one or two times. The first time he didn't want to get on. And so his sensory integration was really worked, because there's different smells, textures, you name it on a ranch. You can't not feel them when you brush that horse. But we got him on after coercing him a while, and he decided that he would make some tones with his, singing or whatever. So I make up songs when we're walking around the arena. And as I did, he started going, Well, the mom started hollering over there. And I just looked over. I didn't want to disturb the child. I looked at her real quick, and I just decided we're just going to keep going. So I thought this is a good time to start with the B's and A's and just see if I can get him maybe to copy what I'm saying, because he hasn't talked to me very much. And I'm new, he's new, it's a new relationship. So I understand. Although, when I started B, 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 he went, and I said, Mama, Mama, Mama. He had never said mom. He was 14. All of a sudden, he goes, Mama. Now, Mom, they left that out of the paperwork. Mom was sitting over on the side. She jumped up and started hollering, ran all the way across the arena, and she goes, he's nonverbal. He's never spoke. She's never heard Mama. in 14 years of having a baby. So I think that, some things we're unaware of, and the horse, while it's stimulating the child, is just healing the body.
The results that we've gotten, she's more calm, and she loves it here. She doesn't want to go when she gets here. And we had some difficulties today at school, and she still wanted to come anyway, and she didn't want to miss. It's just changed her life, and she's doing better at school. The teachers have talked to me about since she's been coming here, they've seen an improvement also in her behavior and her calm she is, and her vocabulary. I'm just watching it all happen, and I'm just thrilled about it.
CP is a big one. We have paralysis, in the lower quadrant, and when we put them on, their legs look limp, maybe some AFOs or whatever at the bottom, but as we start riding, they start complaining of pains lower and hip flexion and all the different stuff, and they're feeling. They'll look up, and I'm like, is everything okay? Little tears start coming down. Miss Shelley, I think I know I have a knee. You mean you never felt? No, ma'am. And so I'll tell them, would you look this way? And we'll walk across, and I'll give them a rein. I'll ask them to put it across their body, which is cerebral cortex. We're thinking across the body. And they'll do a little object or a task that is pretty much a game to them. To us, you should see. All of a sudden, their body is actually stimulated. Their nerves are telling the muscles to start working, and the body gets excited about what's going on, all through the movement of a horse. So I have to say it's a God thing. It is proven. It took them a while to prove it, and there are tests that show before and after. But once you see that neurostim lasts in their body for 2 weeks, and every time that you ride, it grows and enhances, it's a beautiful thing. It's something that you and I can't do for them, but a horse can. And so I've come to appreciate the movement and the style of each horse and each child as they grow and develop, and whatever they missed out on their childhood, maybe had a severe trauma, happen, like a car crash or whatever. I've watched their bodies heal right in front of us. And so it's began to be not just a work of the heart, but whatever it takes now. Whatever it takes. And it's a beautiful thing.
I would absolutely recommend to come out and try it and see it for yourself and watch the changes happen. And just being here myself, it's amazing. I will drive through the traffic at 5 o'clock to come here because it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it.
Thank you guys for coming out to Cowboy City today. And if you would like, we would definitely use your donation to help and further and educate and medically help and assist all of our children from, about a 200-mile radius we'd like to reach this year. So your donations and stuff will help us to reach that. Cowboy City is a 501c3, and Ruffles and Spurs, tx.com is our website, and it is for our inner city, our underprivileged, our special needs, and our Wounded Warrior program. So thank you for that donation, and we could use your help.